The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the new video. Today we're doing Cardano. Why? Because it's still popular, people still talking about it. Obviously people are not selling, so let's see what's happening. So let's get into charts, make my face smaller, charts bigger, as always, a good thing. Anyways, last time we did the Cardano video, that was on Sunday. We did it up here at 35, 1.35, and you can see that we did it all the way up at the top, and we also said that Cardano is gonna have a small down move, and it actually did have the down move. It actually had the down move all the way down back to the 10 moving average. That's the white line over here. So it was all the way up here, and we said it's gonna go down. It went down, so it found some kind of support on 10 moving average. It's not out of the dump, but it finds some kind of support, so we're gonna see what's happening. So basically what's happened up here on the way up, if you haven't watched the last video, we had this RSI divergence and the hidden bullish divergence. So basically when price goes up and this indicator down here, the RSI, goes down, that's bearish divergence, means they're not corresponding. So we are assuming price is gonna go down, just correct, and price went down. But then you got this price lower lows are going up, and here lower lows are going down, so that's hidden bullish divergence, so price is gonna go up. So price went up, and then you got this again bearish divergence, and we said the price is gonna go down. That's why we said price was gonna go down. Price went down, but now there is no more this hidden bullish divergence, right? It's just a normal price movement, so you cannot say the price is gonna continue going up, at least not on the hidden bullish. So there is no indicator telling us that we are gonna continue going up. Not only that, if you just look at the RSI on the weekly chart, you can see here that the RSI was stopping out here last week at 95. Right now it's down to 88, but this week is not finished yet, right? 95 and 95 on RSI is very overbought levels. So RSI is showing you overbought, oversold levels. I mean, how much people have been pushing price in short term time. You can think of it as a rubber band. Like you can stretch a rubber band a little bit and a little bit more, then push it really hard all the way to the top, like and then it comes back down, because there's only so much you can stretch a rubber band before it pulls back down. So what we want to see is actually a pullback on the RSI all the way down to 70 levels, 60-70 levels over here. And if that's gonna happen, because you kind of need that for price to keep on moving higher up. You can see here the price went all the way up to 87, sorry, RSI 87. Then you got these two bearish weeks where the price RSI retreated to 77 before you continue higher up. And all the way through this you had this rising. So it might actually get RSI might actually get some kind of support over here if you want to chart on the RSI. I usually don't, but it looks like RSI is overbought levels. So what do we get now? Well, based on the moving averages, we are actually still bullish. We are bullish because it is looking at finding support at the 10 moving average over here. Now when it starts breaking 10 moving average and it starts going down to the 20 moving average, then you can be a little bit worried, especially if it breaks the 20 moving average. And not on the wicks doesn't matter, but if it closes, but if this body of the candle, the full body, actually ends below the 10 moving average down here, right, then you can start being worried. Like when the day ends and the full body is below here in the red, then you know chances are it's gonna hit the 20. If it 20 holds, it's gonna go further down. So where are our supports right now? So that being said, there is one more bearish thing there that I want to show you, and that's the MACD. So basically we are looking for these crosses on the MACD. When this blue line crosses the purple or orange line, right, that's called a signal line and the moving average line. And if the blue line crosses the signal line on to the downside, that's a bearish negative downtrend, and if it breaks it cross it on the upside, it's gonna move the price upwards, right? But like right now, right over here, it was about to get the bearish cross, it didn't, and now it looks again, it looks like it's gonna get the bearish cross. So taking into account that we are overbought on weekly, taking into account that we got this a long-term RSI divergence, not just this small but long-term 1, 2, 3 hits on the RSI divergence on the daily, tells me that with this cross almost happening, and we're just sitting on the 10 moving average, tells me that we are kind of bearish. So we have to look at some kind of support targets, because that's important to know where is the support, how far down can we expect to go, and stuff like that. So basically, as you can see, in the movement on upside, it was keeping this 20 moving average as support pretty well every time it dropped down. Here it was the 50 moving, the yellow line, that was support. But here 20 average, 20, 20, 20, here down 20 again, here. So 20 moving average is kind of good, but it can go all the way down to the 50 moving average. I'm not saying it's going to go down to 0.68 right now, because this is going to go slowly down, right? It's going to go down in some kind of angle. So by the time it hits this moving average, the price might be around 85. I'm going to show you why I think it's going to be 85, and why I think it's likelihood to hitting 85 it is. So we're going to see that on the 4-hourly chart, and on 4-hourly chart you can see here when price goes up, it hits this purple line, that's 200 moving average, and this blue line, that's 100 moving average. So when it goes up, it kind of finds support on the 100 moving average, but when it's this much overbought, it already hit 100 moving average here, climbed to the 50 moving average right now, and if it starts dropping down, you can expect all the way down a drop down to the 85 line over here. Of course, this line is gonna also continue moving in the upside direction, and the drop doesn't have to come like this. It can, you know, it can go all the way like this, and doesn't have to hit it, but this is the line to be watching for, the 200 moving average, especially on this this kind of divergence and the bearishness that people experience. Because when people are talking about something, that's very bearish thing, that's very bad thing. Like when everybody's talking about Tesla and Tesla is at top, you know, it's a bad thing. So you have to understand, we got everybody talking about it, we got some other side divergence, we got MACD bearish cross. You know, thing has been piling up. So Cardano for me is quite now very bearish, technically speaking. So let's look at let's find the supports. Where should we look to put our money at? So first we're gonna add some supports. This is 72 line, that's the monthly close. I don't think we're gonna get that low, but it's always nice to have this line. Here's the weekly all-time high close, that's at 0.97. that might hold. That's actually quite a nice line. And then you got this let's see, weekly daily close, it's up here. Let's put this daily, and just okay, so now we got 3 lines to start with. Let me just zoom into this 3 lines. This is monthly, this is the weekly, and this is the daily all-time high. You can see here the price actually holding the all-time high on the daily. So we went above the monthly, went hit the weekly all-time high, broke the weekly, went to the daily all-time high, retested the weekly, went above the daily all-time high, and now retesting the daily all-time high. So the daily all-time high might actually be a resistance that actually can hold the price. It's at 114, and that's a very good thing. Next one, these are the big kahunas. These are big kahunas, right? The next one is 0.97. After that, I won't be looking at this monthly, but I would be looking at this resistance down here at 0.84. 0.84, that's also a big one. If you see, like for example, the Bitcoin right now, it went to the back all the way down to this last resistance on the last pump, so that might be a thing. Also to notice the 0.97, the weekly resistance or support right now, it's also corresponding to this price over here, 0.96. That's the bottom over here, so that might be it. So we got few resistances based on the chart movement, horizontal chart movement, and if we add the moving averages on that, on the this on the daily, you can see that right now the daily all-time high is actually holding, and this is actually a good thing, but we can still fall further down. Looking at the 4-hourly chart, the 200 is actually corresponding quite nicely with the bottom over here, but it will continue going up and the price will continue going down. So where did it find supports? It's hard to tell, but those are the things you have to watch for. Those are things you have to watch for, these three, 83, 94 and 140. So I don't think Cardano is gonna die just yet. I mean, we are in big bull run, right? Things just don't die, you know. in a bull run, there is nothing, you don't get 90% correction in the middle of the bull run. So I don't think that this is gonna go all the way like to 40 to some very bad levels, right? But these are levels that they actually can go all the way down to. It's already been down at 0 or 1.14 all the way here, so it might actually hold it on the 10 moving average on this line over here, and as long as it does that, all good. But you have to, that's how technical analysis work. We put down where our bearish targets are, where our supports are, and we look for the support where the price finds support, and then we look for upside. Now I will become bullish again after we close above this line over here, after we close about 1.3. When we close on the daily above 1.3, when price gets up above here and closes with this big body above 1.3, I'm bullish again. I'm bullish again. And that's what it's gonna take for me to be bullish on Cardano again, when price gets a new all-time high over here. That's about it for this video. I hope you would like to subscribe to the channel now. If you like the video, like the video as well. But that's Cardano for you. It looks bearish because everybody's talking about it. I hate when people are talking about something, because that means that there's nobody else to be buying, right? So smart money is selling. So I think it might have had some kind of, because this is wait, let me show you something. I know you people, half of people just left the video, but this was actually a 26% correction, so that might be enough. That might be enough. That might be enough. Keep that in mind. Again, subscribe to the video. Bye bye. Ciao.